Okay, we're just gonna do the classic here, check if we're live. Echo. Okay, we're just gonna, okay, test the chat as well. Yep, there it is. Okay, wonderful. Oh, we will get started very shortly, everyone. One moment, please. Just posting out that we are live. Okay, let's hope it doesn't crash as well. All right, wonderful. Okay, we could probably properly get started now. All right, so yeah, I know what I said in my first of all, apologies for being a day late here. But fortunately, the mic I don't know if I mentioned if it was the mic or not, but yeah, it was my mic that was having issues yesterday. I've gotten a setup now where it should be working. You can probably hear it, the audio quality is a little bit better even. So hopefully that shouldn't be an issue in the future. But it ended up all working out all right too, because between yesterday and today, we actually did get Bully Deluxe. And as you can see, it's got, I mean, for oh, sorry, my God, my hair just got in my eye. For a Kanye album that came out in the 2020s that isn't named Donda, 77 is a pretty damn good rating, excuse me. And I did actually check out some of the already existing songs because I heard that they got new mixes, which is it's true. The vocals have gotten improved mixes a lot, and yeah, it seems like people really are liking now the new mixes and giving especially high ratings. I mean, you know, granted it's Kanye, so all of his stuff is gonna get either overly crazy high ratings or overly crazy low ratings. That's just kind of the nature of Kanye's music at this current state. But yeah, we're gonna be reacting to not the whole album, because the mixing differences I don't think are enough of like a major thing. But we are gonna listen to the new version of what is it? I Can't Wait with the Lauryn Hill feature, and then the 2 deluxe tracks, which is gonna be Okay featuring Don Toliver and Mission Control, which I believe is like a very famous leaked Kanye song that I'm not remembering exactly how it sounds because I'm not too tuned in on the leaks myself. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into Bully Deluxe. Or actually, I mean, okay, sorry, last thing. I shouldn't say without further ado. But yeah, I mean, I don't want to really like talk about Kanye's recent like trajectory. I guess to put a pin in it for as much as I can. I thought this album was all right. I mean, a decent, I guess, return to form. The deluxe, made it, I guess, objectively better with the mixes. But like, I really, even if I end up loving these next 2 songs, I can never really see myself listening to Kanye like in steady rotation ever again. You know, just after everything. So like, I guess the highest bar that we're in for here are 2 like pleasantly nice songs that in a vacuum I can appreciate. Or 3, excuse me. I Can't Wait is already a pretty good song in my opinion, even without the Lauryn Hill feature. Okay, so let's do it, starting with I Can't Wait, featuring Miss Lauryn Hill. As always, let me know if it's too loud as well. Okay. Sample. To live my life alone. I grow impatient for love. Impatient for love. Oh, I can't bear. She eating up the time she was designed for it. Okay, sorry, I know we're pausing early again, but I'm looking it up too. Apparently that this Lauryn Hill bridge here is an interpolation from You Can't Hurry Love by the Supremes, which I think the Supremes were sampled, if I'm remembering correctly, the TV Girl sample. I Wonder Who She's Kissing Now, I believe, is the Supremes. I could be completely wrong about that, but I've just got a distant memory. So yeah, I mean, pretty cool. Oh yeah, it is the Supremes. One TV Girl song, I believe. But yeah, nice bridge here. I'm a massive Lauryn Hill fan. I guess of her one album. So yeah, this is nice, I guess.
I done rearrange and move my mind forward. Oh, move my mind forward.
These vocals sound a little better mixed too.
She eating up the couch, she was designed for it. I died to rearrange and move my mind forward. Oh, move my mind forward. I remember mama said, you can't carry love. No, you just have to wait. She said love don't come easy. It's a game of how many. They hate to see the system actually figured out. They want you caught up in distraction, fear and doubt. I'd rather focus on the love that's been around. Take all the stress to UPS and ship it out. No executive.
Okay, so I'm looking this up too. Apparently this verse was originally AI. Because of course it was, but this does sound a lot better. Mixing is pretty clean for a modern Kanye song, and he actually has some energy here. And I feel like, honestly, one of the sleeper things that has really held his modern output back, I think, is his lack of energy in his rapping. It feels like one, kind of has nothing to say anymore, and two, just, he doesn't have the same energy. Oh, also, wait, sorry, before I forget to, I'm wearing a shirt that says, I hate your favorite artist, which I think is fitting for Kanye, for a Kanye reaction.
Never run their mouth. I've been consecutive of shutting shit down. High speed drives near the scenic route. High fashion when people see us out. Hurry, love. No, you just have to wait. She said love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take. Now how many heartaches must I stand before I find the love?
So it's all an interpolation, huh?
Right now the only thing that keeps me hanging on when I feel my strength. Yeah, it's almost gone. I remember mama said, no, you just have to wait. She said love don't come easy. It's a game of give and take.
Okay, that was the updated version of I Can't Wait. I would say probably better than the original. I mean, the original was nothing to write home for, in my opinion, but I like the Lauryn Hill parts here. Kanye's verse was a little hit or miss for me with some of the like auto-tune stuff, but he was saying some interesting decent bars, I guess. But yeah, I mean, I guess a relatively pleasant modern Kanye West song, all things considered. Anyways, let's get to the two actual new tracks. Okay, featuring Don Toliver. Excited for this one, probably the most so. I'm a big fan of Don Toliver. His new album was pretty good this year. Yeah, and I feel like besides like maybe some of the newer stuff, I feel like this link up has always led to some good songs. I mean, Moon is a real classic, I think, like up there with Kanye's best, even just in general. Okay, that was interesting. I really like this like little it sounds like a little sample, like high-pitched Chipmunk Soul kind of thing here, but then Don Toliver's vocals are mixed like weirdly loud. I mean, we'll see where this goes, I guess.
Young rich nigga got trap routine. Bad little bitches won't lick on me. Moving like a YN when I was 16. Smoking that weed and trapping down houses. Back of the lack and I'm higher than a mountain. Drink codeine, got it coming out of fountain. What you finna do for that allowance? Bags on the floor, counting. I'm going through, finna come out counting. Running through a dry, I doubt it. You wanna get money, I'm about it. Okay, okay, okay. I drag you in just right on the beat. Okay, okay, I drag you in the street. Okay, okay, I just right on the beat. Okay, okay, I drag you in the street. Okay, okay.
Okay. Interesting vocal inflections here. It feels a little loud as well. Not really a fan of this so far.
Okay, I just right on
Let me
the
see
beat.
where we at tonight.
GZ interpolation
We
apparently.
could bring this back to life. Thought that I couldn't, you should be embarrassed. Their egos is threatened, they really should cherish.
We gonna get a drop here?
Too many excuses, I don't wanna hear it. Don't call her the patio, bitch, it's a terrace. We finna make us a killing,
Okay.
that's worth to my days. They try to play me as a villain and color me bad. I noticed the jealousy peaking, I thought we was past this. This type of
This kind of gives me like some Drake energy, this verse, like just the flow and the, especially the, I mean, granted it could also apply to Kanye, but I feel like they tried to paint me as a villain and color me bad. Like I feel like Drake would be the kind to like make a lyric like that and then make it like about being biracial or something. That like it's giving me Drake energy. That might just be me though.
exposures indecent, these niggas is classless. I bet on myself when the labels thought I was a bad risk. The money that I had
That's a good
invested
line.
is doing gymnastics. This what we need. This type of engine don't run off of greed. They music ain't big as my songs that it leak. They need some assistance, you call the police. F all the talking is cheap. How many costs why they call it a fleet? Living the stars in the comments and media is out in that kid if you comment on me.
I wonder what the sample is.
Don't you, don't you, don't you, don't you, don't you, don't you, don't you.
Okay, that was okay. Okay. I'm full. Sorry. Yeah, that one was, I mean, it was building up to a more interesting place. I'll say I was starting to get into it more as the song continued, but it started kind of weird. I felt like Don Toliver's part was pretty whatever. I actually think Kanye's verse was my favorite aspect of this song here. Had some decent lines, some decent energy as well. And production was, I guess, interesting to say the least. I did think that sample was a little bit cool, and that you know, it all built together pretty well as a drop, I guess. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, like we're not really gonna be peaking beyond anything besides a 7. I have a feeling. So like, can't get too excited for these tracks. But yeah. I mean, let's get to now the final one here. Mission Control. Less than 2 minutes too. Damn.
Holy, holy are thou. I am free because you are bound. Holy are thou, most holy are, calling on your strength and your power. One way that I found, I am not enough, not enough. Holy are thou.
This is nice, I guess. I mean, again, mixed a little bit weird if I had to nitpick, but like, you know, I guess it like it's got a decent melody to it. This sounds like Jesus is King though. This definitely would not surprise me if this was made during the Jesus is King like Wyoming-ish sessions like era.
Holy, holy are thou. I am free because you are bound.
Bound Kanye reference.
Holy are thou. Most holy are, calling on your strength and your power.
Power. Kanye reference. I didn't even catch that one too. Sorry.
I found I am not enough, not enough. Holy are thou. Holy, holy are thou. I am free.
The world famous Tony Williams.
Holy are thou. Most holy are, calling on your strength and your your power as I honor your crown. I am not enough, not enough. Holy Father, I've been searching high and low. Easy to mission control. Only now that I know I am not alone. I've been searching high and low.
And we're already almost done. That's crazy.
Mission control. Only now that I know I am not alone.
Okay, that was Mission Control. And real quick, I'd like to put in the chat here, good or bad deluxe? Like, does this deluxe improve the album? I'm curious what people's thoughts are here. And let me know in chat as well if you have any unique thoughts. Was that a high? Yes, that was a highs and lows reference that I didn't even catch. Okay, but yeah, as for Mission Control here, yeah, I mean, definitely my least favorite, I would say. I mean, it kind of just went nowhere. I'm not necessarily opposed to Kanye making like like more just gospel stuff, but I do think it leads to, you know, barring all of the modern, like, you know, Nazi stuff, like, because that's a whole different ballpark. But like his like run from College Dropout to Jesus is King, Donda, I feel like his gospel stuff with Jesus is King, it was by far his weakest output. And it felt just kind of like, you know, he didn't really broach the topic in a very interesting way, because it's just, you know, it's like, I love God. I mean, that's what makes like gospel music in like when you're growing up boring as hell too. Like, they should have, like, I don't know if anyone else here went to CCD, that's what it's called. We would learn all these songs, and I remember even as a kid being like, oh, this shit's so mid, because like the only thing that they're about is God, and so they sacrifice like any interesting song structure or anything like that. But I'm yapping anyways. World famous Tony Williams had pretty nice vocals. Kanye, I guess, also had some pretty nice vocals. But yeah, it really just went nowhere, and also like less than 2 minutes. Like, I feel like this one, you know, could have had some more time in the oven, and for this to be a famous like leaked Kanye song or like unreleased Kanye, that's pretty crazy to me. Also, why can't I see the no option? I see it's 67 for yes, but I don't see the no option. Oh, there we go. Okay, never mind. Okay, but yeah, that was Bully Deluxe. Yeah, I mean, it's whatever. Sorry, I feel like I'm so dead, but like I can't bring myself to be excited for Kanye music anymore. Like, I feel like I'm really at the final stage of grief with my relationship with Kanye. And this is coming from someone who used to consider him, like, my favorite musician of all time, like, bar none. But, you know, that's what happens when you do the stuff that Kanye does, right? Anyways, let me now, officially, we're going to change the thumbnail and the title, because we're now done with Bully, getting to the original plan, Edward SKELETRIX with Body of Work. Yeah, this one, I'm very excited for this one, like I said. Way more so than Bully Deluxe, if I'm being honest. Okay. Boom. Guys, what should the like the fun little thing in parentheses be for the title? Probably went from a 70 to a 72, 70. Yeah, I would probably like, cause okay. The mixing was a big major issue of the original Bully, and I will say the new mixes do make the song sound way better. So I honestly think it would go from like a 5 to a 6 for me, probably. Like something like that. Although the deluxe tracks themselves I felt didn't add too much. Definitely the weakest on the album. Or some of the weakest. Also, I'm so sad, bro, that I listened to Preacher Man again. It's still fucking AI, the first verse. Like, that's the one song that I was praying he fixed the AI with, because I absolutely love the production on that one. That just, like, flip of the Preacher Man vocals and, like, just kind of that very just chill bass line. It's so simple, but it's such an earworm. And then the second verse is also really good. I feel like Kanye really flows on that well. But then, you know, fucking, you know, AI verse. Hooray. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Fuck it. I'm just gonna put spooky, scary Skeletrix. And then a little skull emoji. I think that's a good title. Cause again, I really have no way of knowing what we're gonna be in for. I truly like I don't think I've heard a single Edward Skeletrix song. I think I might have heard 30 seconds of one of the songs on this album, and I don't even remember which it is. It also has a very interesting track list that we'll get into in a second. Anyway, we're also gonna end the poll here. 67% yes. 6-7. Did you listen to museum music? I did not either. If I like body of work, I'll definitely check it out probably in my own time. Yeah, I mean, I'm like I said, I'm excited for this one. But let's go to now. Let's get to the album of the year page real quick. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. There we go, baby. Yeah. Wait, oh my god, sorry. Okay. Boom. Yeah, so here we go. A little bit higher than Bully Deluxe, as you can see, by 1 point. And yeah, let's just go to this track list. 26 songs, about an hour, so we're in for a pretty decent chunk here. But, like, every third song is titled Art is Sucking the Life Out of Me. Art is Sucking the Life Out of Me, okay? Art is Sucking the Life Out of Me, 6. Art is Sucking the Life Out of Me. Art is Sucking the Life Out of Me, ... Art is Sucking the Life Out of Me, exclamation point. Art is Sucking the Life Out of Me, wow. Art is Sucking the Life Out of Me, for real. Art is Sucking the Life Out of Me, man. And then that's all of them. I also like this one, which I don't know what that means. Ariana Bella Hadid is an interesting title. Slavery, that's the highest rated. Pain and Torture. Let's Take a Break from the Negativity. I've also heard this is going to be a very depressing album. So, here's hoping that this doesn't ruin my day, I guess. Okay, also, I'm so sorry. I keep clicking the wrong thing. But yeah, I mean, without further ado, really, let me just pull up the Genius page here too. We'll get into the Edward Skeletrix here, the real experimental rap, as one might say. I also, apparently there's a Billy Woods song or Billy Woods album called Body of Work too. I love Billy Woods as well, so I would love to hear that. Okay, sorry, I already spoiled a little bit what the chorus on this first track is, but I guess interesting to see what we get here with track 1. Track number 1, Everyone and Everything. That's a nice title. I like that.
Please shut the fuck up. Please shut the fuck up. Please shut the fuck up.
Already I'll say I really like his I mean, I don't know if it's going to be consistent across them, but the vocal styling is he's got a very interesting tone to his voice. Very deep and like almost reminds me of like Designer a little bit.
I can't be who you want me to be. I can't see what you want me to see. Please shut the fuck up. I throw the rest in the Alice crack. I throw the rest in the stripper bag. We threw them blues out in Calabasas. Boy, I'm cool off that fucking acting. Nigga, fuck with me, I'm putting y'all on. They just wanna listen to all that clone shit. Boy, I can't be no little clone. Please shut the fuck.
Okay, interesting first verse here we've got too. I was kind of getting into that, and then he said I throw the racks in her ass cheek. That's a little bit of whiplash there, I guess. Yeah, sorry. We'll just let this one run. I'm still trying to process my thoughts here.
Please shut the fuck up. Please shut the fuck up. Boy, I can't be no little clone. Please shut the fuck up. Boy, I can't be no little clone.
Okay, and that was it. Wow, very short too. Everyone and everything. Interesting intro. I'm wondering, this is the 4th live of yours that I've caught? Good shit, good shit. I think I'm only on like 6 or 7. So that's like 66, 67% too. Sorry, I'm not trying to keep doing the 6, 7. That legit might just be 67% of my live streams. But hell yeah. That's sick to hear, bro. I hope you enjoy this one. I'm hoping we enjoy this album as well. Like, very interesting off the bat, like I was saying. Production, it was cool. It was very simple. Just kind of like a going up and down like 808 kind of bassy synth thing, but it had a very it had this like what's it called? Like it just had this like deepness to it. Like this I could get the kind of depressing vibes. It had like a just sort of like sad wailing quality to it, I guess. Maybe I'm just yapping here, but like it definitely put me in like a interesting space. But okay, now we got Turn Off the Lights, which makes me think of the future song, of course, Turn On the Lights. So maybe we'll have a reference to that in there. That would be funny.
Turn on the lights, turn on the lights, turn on the lights. Turn on the lights, turn on the lights. That shit bright, yeah. Turn off the lights, yeah. I wanna see your body, I wanna see your body. Turn off the lights, that shit bright, yeah. Feel your body, don't make me catch your body. Can we turn off the lights? I'm so sorry. She told me turn off the lights, cause she ain't wanna scare me. Turn off the lights, only in the bed sheets.
Very interesting production here. I mean, because normally I'm not really a big fan of like when all like the percussion like this and like the more, I mean, I guess this is kind of like Rage style or like Rage adjacent, where like all the percussion and like bass and stuff like kind of crashes in and really distorted. But here it's like kind of being done more tastefully, I think. And that weird like phased like little like synth work that's being done too is this is just a very weird soundscape so far, and I don't know how to feel about it necessarily, but it's definitely captivating, I will say.
Brand new bike, I don't wanna jump, I don't wanna turn off the lights, bitch, that shit right. Talking about brand new body, I like your body.
That ha 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 thing too, like I just realized that's in this track too. Is that gonna be like a little motif? That'd be interesting.
Talking about brand new body, yeah. Body. So my brand new body, you so exotic, Amazon, got a new body, they got a problem.
Some reversed hats too. Oh, reversing all the drums, okay. Oh no, oh, what happened? He swallowed all the production, now he's coughing on it. I'm sorry, Edward SKELETRIX, I didn't mean to make fun of you for that. Yeah, very interesting progression we've got going on here. I'm excited we're hopping into verse 2 now. Cardi. Yeah, this man a cough, yeah. He's like Peggy like that, you know? Beat's definitely growing on me as we got to the end too. I also like in the chorus, he says, turn on the lights, and then he's like, that's bright, turn them back off. Like, he's like, turn on the lights, they come on, and then he gets, like, his eyes start hurting because the lights are so bright and he wants them to be turned off.
I wanna see your body. I wanna see your body. Turn out the lights so that shit ready, yeah. Feel you body, maybe kiss her body. Can we turn out the lights? I'm so sorry.
Well, and actually, I'm looking at it. That was the second highest rated on the album. I mean, that was pretty cool. I ended up liking that a lot more as it went on. Like, it really took a little bit to grow on me. But, like, that kind of... I mean, this comparison I feel like is too easy here, especially coming from me. But it did remind me a lot of, like, some earlier JPEG Mafia tracks with the way that the beat would kind of just, like, morph and, like, disassemble itself in real time midway throughout the song. Does that make sense? So my experimental rap isn't secretly a dubstep album. Alright, look, he plays with dubstep elements on there, but, like, no experimental rap slander will be tolerated, alright? That album is good, in my opinion. Which you guys will see on the upcoming sample breakdown. Should be out by sometime this next week. So get excited for that as well. But, yeah, as for the song, I mean, it's a weird, like... His vocal style, I definitely see what people are, like, getting at with the like, kind of... I can definitely see this album becoming more depressing with how, like, slow and, like deep and, like, just kind of, like, defeated his vocal style is on here. And I'm hoping for more, like, of this weird electronic kind of, like, rage stuff. Kind of similar maybe to, like, the production of the first song. Like, stuff like that. I feel like that can make a very interesting, like, piece here. Because I do know a little bit about Edward SKELETRIX themselves. He's like he's done like exhibition art, I believe, and like I believe he's like ventured into like some fashion stuff as well. So he just a very artsy guy from what I understand. So yeah, I'm excited to see what kind of like stuff plays out with the rest of this album here too, because that one was pretty enjoyable. In a weird like depressing kind of way, but I liked it. It was like it was turnt, but it was also sad, which I think was cool. Can we figure out what this next track, what this means? I mean, I see it says I'm gonna assume that this translates also to I'm so attached. But yeah, track number 3, I'm so attached. Oh, holy shit. Seizure. Track number 3, I'm so attached. There we go. Produced by SKELETRIX themselves, too. First one on the album. This is such a weird cover art, too. He's, like, in a shower. What the hell?
I'm so attached. I'm so attached.
Interesting. This production is very, like, almost gives me, like, bossa nova vibes here, like, with that little, like, rhythm. Yeah, this is very interesting. I mean... Don't know who this vocalist is, but I'm really liking their singing here, despite me not understanding their lyrics. I am also looking at the lyrics as well here. So she says, on our journey lit by starlight, in your scent that seeps in without a sound, it makes cold wind warm. Interesting. Flying through the sky, hidden within the clouds. Interesting. Why is he coughing again? Bro, get a cough drop. Okay, and it is Korean. I did not want to mistake it for the incorrect language, but yeah, I just checked. It is Korean. Yeah, looting ass lyrics. I really like this one though. It's very somber. Weird though. Those little background vocals too. Dude, clear your throat, brother. Okay, that was I'm So Attached. Yeah, I mean, by far the most interesting one here. Like that, not even a rap song in any sense of the word, really. Skeletrix, we just got I'm So Attached as the only like line from him, but it worked really well as like separating these nice little vignettes of this Korean singer here. It's just like the deepness of his voice too. It really like broke it up in a really interesting way. And like, again, I'm getting like this weird, like happy, sad mix vibe from like the production here. It was very sweet and like, it was very sweet sounding, but at the same time, it had a twinge of like, I don't know, just like this darkness behind it, maybe. Yeah, that was a very interesting soundscape for sure. A folk song on my rap album. Yeah, I mean, really, like, it's so, I mean, I cannot overstate, like, I'm so interested what the rest of this album is going to sound like, because these last 3 tracks, I feel like I've had, I mean, so obviously there's like one thing, like bringing them together, that being, you know, Edward Skeletrix himself, right? But like, they all feel so different in weird, interesting, dynamic, like, ways, you know? So yeah, that was very interesting. Like I said, I think that was probably my favorite and another like for me. But yeah, we're also now though gonna get to Ariana Bella Hadid, and all of these look like they have custom covers, like singles covers, which is pretty cool.
Ariana Bella Hadid bad. Ariana Bella Hadid bad. Ariana Bella Hadid bad. Tryna get that Ariana Bella Hadid bad. I was out of LA and rose you can't imagine. Need that Hailey Bieber bag and that Gucci fashion. To the Bennett meeting, seen the devil in action. Tryna get that Ariana Bella Hadid bad.
Does he mean Ben as in Benadryl? Took the Ben, didn't mean to see the devil in action? Because that's not the devil, friend. That's the Hat Man. Also, I mean, you know what this reminds me of a lot? It's an album I listened to fairly recently for the first time. E by Echo 2K. Just that weird, like, electronic kind of, like, almost, like, purposely badly mixed kind of sound to the production. But then, like, just everything fits together in such a weird, cool way. This one, I feel like, is gonna turn up, though, so I'm excited.
Get that fucking cash no matter what it costs. Up in sex and just pop the tags off. Money, I relax, peace, like I jacked off.
Money, I'm relaxed, peace, like I jacked off. Okay.
Tryna get that Ariana Bella Hadid bad. Tryna get that Ariana Bella Hadid bad. I was out of LA, roots you couldn't imagine. Tryna get that big bag on Michael Jackson. I was out of LA, only talking about cabbage. I was out of LA, so this fuck happened.
Fuck LA.
Seen the devil in action. Ariana Bella Hadid bad. Tryna get that Ariana Bella Hadid bad.
Oh my god, it's stuck in my head. It's already stuck in my head. This one's, I was gonna say this one's was my least favorite, but I don't know why is it the way it's building again. I'm like liking it more and more as it goes on. Try to get that Ariana Bella Hadid. Like, it's so weird though.
I was out of LA, in rooms you can't imagine. Need that Haley Bieber bag and that Gucci fashion. To the Bennett meeting, seen the devil in action.
I mean, yeah, you get this weird, like, kind of like warbly thing in as the melody, and then you just these hard ass 808s that are like clipping in and out, and then these like trappish drums. Very cool mix of everything together, and I feel like SKELETRIX, he's such an interesting vocalist, like, so far. Like, I just really love the tone, like the deep, like, and he does have like a decent sense of melody too. It seems like there's been a lot of like variation in the way the vocals are delivered. So it's cool. Also, yeah, I see Album of the Year says XXX Tentacion is a writer. I believe there was, so this was one thing I didn't want to spoil too much, but I believe on this album there is supposed to be an X feature, but it got taken off because of like his estate or something. I'm just listening to the Spotify version, so we're probably not going to hear it, but when we get to the track that's supposed to have it, I will point it out, because I'm sure it'll be all over Genius. Also, the laugh again. Also, real quick, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to take my nose spray, because my allergies are acting up. Yeah, this, like, definitely, this feels to me like very much E by Echo. Yeah, interesting one. We are on track 5 of 26, but it's okay. A lot of them are pretty short. Like, not a lot of them go beyond 2 minutes even. So we'll make pretty quick work of it. Probably be done within like another hour and 15 if I had to guess. Anyways, yeah, Ariana Bella Hadid, probably not one of my favorites again. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of liking them. Honestly, I might go back and like everyone and everything. We might low-key be 4 for 4 here. Because I'm thinking back to everyone and everything, and I'm really like liking it as I remember it. And that one was weird, but it was cool. Like, it was kind of a banger in a strange way. And again, like these, I mean, I'm definitely getting experimental vibes. Shout out Earl Sweatshirt. Seems like it's going to be very experimental. Yeah, and it's just like, it's just strange. I mean, I know I'm just repeating myself already and like trying to like really quantify what we're listening to here, but it's a weird mix, and I do just appreciate above all else the vision though. Like, I love when an artist has like just a strange vision like this and is able to execute it to a strong ability like this. But anyways, now getting to the first of the Artist Sucking the Life Out of Me series, I guess. Artist Sucking the Life Out of Me, okay. Okay.
You wanna take me to the mall?
Another weird cover too.
You wanna take me to the mall?
So this also isn't Edward SKELETRIX themselves. I'm looking it up. Genius. This is apparently a featured artist called Moa Lola. Not familiar either, but weird, like distorted vocals here. I mean, we'll just let it play. And Nina Persson as well. Interesting. This feels like a hospital now. We got like a heartbeat kick drum, and now like this like background ambiance. I see. Yeah, I see too. It's tagged as avant-garde on Album of the Year, which there's a lot of things that are tagged avant-garde that I would not consider avant-garde, but this is, I mean, this is pretty avant-garde so far, I would say. Also, yeah, I did hear the money counter sound effect. I think that is a JPEG Mafia reference. He did invent that sound. Money, money, money. Sound collage, yeah. Nice coins. Dude, this is like legitimately like creepy. I like the way it, like the beat sounds like it's like stumbling over itself. It's so strange. Oh yeah, the nose spray. Oh my god, does it hit? It's like crack. I'm gonna get in trouble for showing illegal drugs. It says oh yeah, SKELETRIX did produce this one himself as well. I believe there's some production from other like producers on here, but it does look like he produces like some of these songs on here. I'm seeing a one called, it's like 000 a lot. That's appearing a lot in the production credits. Wow, that was depressing. That really, I mean, proper title, that did feel like it really sucked the life out of me in like a very, I mean, in a good way, I guess. I mean, not that there's a good way to do that necessarily, but I get what the track was going for, and I think it succeeded. Very, yeah, like, it feels like we're like, this is, alright, this is gonna sound corny, but like, this feels like Backrooms music. Not like the Backrooms soundtrack, but like, if you were to take a song and like turn it into the Backrooms, like a Backrooms of a song, you know what I'm saying? Like almost like an uncanny version of what a real song is, I guess, is a better way of putting it. Just like with the, and I'm definitely getting like sound collage vibes too. Fun fact for the recent JPEG Mafia album, money transitions into Meet the Dealers, but Pop the City's put in between those for the track list. Is that true? That would be crazy if so, and also kind of funny. Yeah, actually, you explain, ominous vibe is a good way to describe it. Very ominous, and I'm worried that the rest of the Artist Sucking the Life Out of Me series, excuse me, I'm worried the rest of the songs on there entitled that are going to be equally as foreboding and ominous. But I guess we'll see soon enough. Next up, though, we've got number 6, House Party. This one's going to be happy, right? Right? House Party. It's going to be a good time, I'm sure. It's like describing it. Yep. It's like describing a song and telling him to draw it. Yeah, this is gonna be super happy. I can tell. Ooh, 000 again production. Does anyone know how to pronounce that? Is it ooh or 000? Dance with the Devil reference, potentially? Okay, I was gonna say too, I feel like this transition into like the deeper style, almost kind of like Cardi actually. I feel like we need this because this falsetto, I will be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of. It kind of became a little bit like charming when he was like, I'm gonna party. He better, like, that was fun, but I don't know, the falsetto doesn't last too long for me, I think. Yeah, and the kick's getting more pronounced too. I feel like we're getting to something crazy here. Where does he? Who does he sound like there? Almost like Ty Dolla $ign, I think. When he said I pour a drop in a Maybach, he really does have a very dynamic voice, like getting the falsetto into like this deep, like make sure to drop in the butt, like that, and then now we're getting a more melodic thing here. That like I appreciate this a lot, like a vocalist who like wants to experiment a lot with their stylings, even if it's not always successful. Oh, he's dropping the bodies, it seems. I like to get my dick sucked while I'm getting high. This is terrifying, bro. Okay, I'm getting scared, chat. Oh, I'm getting scared. We're doing the Kendrick sit. Yeah, so I mean, like, I guess he went to a house party and he shot everyone there, I guess. That's a little rude. Oh. Did he just die? Hold up, we're gonna run that back. Oh. I did not like how squishy that sound was. Oh god, dude, this really does give me like veteran vibes in like, sorry, not to compare it to J Balvin every time. Clipping as well. That's a good shout. Damn, that was a squelchy ass sound. This one was so, I mean, cause okay, I was half joking when I was like, oh, this one's gonna be like turnt and fun, but it was fun in the beginning. Like even the falsetto, like I feel like it was giving this like very more like uppity kind of like just more fun vibe at first, and then it really like transitions hard into a very dark, just fucking scared, like really like unsettling straight up like concept here, where it's like, oh, we're chilling at the house party and now we're killing everyone at the house party. Weird again. Tough concept, something out of the regular day on the average Tuesday. Yeah. I mean, like, I like really, I mean, this is the kind of album where this one I was a little worried that I was going to be quite challenged with finding how to describe it, like, as we go through it live. But this one was, I'll like it because I don't know, but, I mean, I did like it, like I said. Listening to it, though, back, I don't know how many times I am, because that did just make me genuinely kind of uncomfortable. So, if intentional, which I assume it was, well played. Yeah, actually, I see what you're saying with the concept being similar to clipping, too, because granted, I haven't listened to much clipping, but I know they do a lot of, like, concepts in their songs, and, you know, I know they experiment with a lot of darker sounds, too. Like, I mean, they have an album, right, called Visions of Bodies Being Burned. You know, can't be too cheerful, I'm sure. Anyways, getting now to the highest rated track on the album, and I believe the longest rated track, or longest track on the album. Yeah, it looks like it. Slavery. 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
It's been about 20 minutes since my last shopping spree. And
yeah, this is a YouTube vlogger, apparently. Carissa Barker.
I just can't not shop. You know? It's a real problem for me. I go shopping a lot. And I spend a lot of
long ass skit, it looks like.
And things that I just don't need. So I made this rule for myself that I could only use the money that I earned from donating plasma. I could only use that card if I wanted to go shopping. And then I use my other money that I get from my regular job for like bills and things that I need. And the shopping,
rule.
only this BioLife card. That way I'm not really losing anything by going shopping. I'm just losing a little bit of plasma. It's not a big deal.
Alright, well, that's a little depressing. Again, I feel bad for this woman if this is all true. I guess it's consensual, but damn, that's That really says something about capitalism, I think, in a way that most other experiences could not.
Hello? I need help.
That's very evident. You need some cough drops, brother.
Call my brothers. Call my
W title
sisters.
so far. I think I see where the song's
I
going.
need help. I need help writing this song. Cause my wealth depend on this song. Please save me from the studio.
Damn.
Please save me from myself.
Now, and I will say this here too, I feel like is the best case of a way to use these very deep vocals of SKELETRIX's here in this very depressing concept about like being, I'm guessing he's kind of going with the like I'm a slave to my art approach, as in like, you know, I need to work to make money. My art is my work, so my art will forever be tied to capital essentially, and I have to, or I'm expected to put aside my creativity to chase popularity and compromise my art, you know, for the sake of success, which is always a, you know, a tough thing as a musician that, you know, all musicians kind of have to, you know, realize at a certain point with just the way our society operates. So, yeah, I'm really liking this, lyrically speaking and vocally, it's really hitting, I think, and piano as well, and like this building kind of instrumental. I'm excited to see where this goes.
Get out there and go break a arm.
Isn't it break a leg?
Slave on a good day. Hold on back on what I could say. Hold on back on what I should say. As above, so below. It's a sunny day.
Oh, that was a nice four bars here too. I'm a slave on a good day, holding back on what I could say, holding back on what I should say, and then as above, excuse me, as above, so below. It's a sunny day. Isn't as above, so below a movie too? It's also apparently an axiom. Wait, okay, hold up. Gee, this is a good ass annotation. Whoever wrote this. As above, so below is a hermetic axiom from the Emerald Tablet, circa 2,000 years old, asserting that the microcosm individual mirrors the macrocosm, the universe. Pretty sick.
Out of my body. Out of my body. Out of
This is the first time I've listened to Edward
Out
SKELETRIX.
of my body. Out of my body. Can't trust nobody. I'm a slave on a good day. I just listen what my brain say. I don't know if it's really me. My thoughts think I'm crazy. Out of my body. Can't trust nobody.
My own thoughts think I'm crazy. Very, yeah, like depersonalization, getting into like what's it called when you zone out. Holy shit, I'm blanking so hard on the word, where you like fully like disassociation. Like it feels like he's talking about a lot of like just being outside, like I mean he's saying it, out of my body, but yeah, like very depressing again. Like I said, I'm really hoping we can get to track 12 soon. Let's take a break from the negativity.
Out of my body. Let's toss a drink up, throwing that Roxy. Take me out of my body.
Roxy as well with the drink.
Swear to lifted. I don't wanna care. I don't wanna care. Out of my body. Take me out. Out of my body. Can't trust nobody. I'm a slave on a good day.
Really impressive too. That's such simple production. Like just that piano 4-chord riff, it seems like, or chord progression. I shouldn't say riff. It's not really a riff, but that chord progression is so simple, but it really like it carries itself throughout the song very well.
It's just felt like really dead and lifeless.
What is with this laugh?
I went and donated plasma today, as you can see. And guess what the first thing was that I did?
Chop.
I went to the store.
Yeah.
Surprise, surprise. And
This like organ too is really nice. Oh. Little like pitch bending. Trick or treat online. It kind of sounds like I feel like I recognize the sound effect. It almost reminds me of like Mortal Kombat or something. Wow. Dude, I'm actually, guys, I think this might be a first for the streams, but can y'all see it? I've got goosebumps. We got goosebumps going on. Yeah, that was amazing. I thoroughly enjoyed that song for what it was. Very depressing again too. Yeah, and I mean a lot of like I always say, I mean, I feel like I'm gonna say this in like every single stream at this point, but I love when like a really deep, just emotionally resonant concept like this is able to be tackled in such a very simple way, because it really brings the best of both worlds, where one, you can get a lot to dig into with the concept, but two, it doesn't like alienate other like people that really don't care about the lyrics as much, because like just something so powerful about the simple line, "I'm a slave on a good day," because just kind of saying like, we have our good days and we have our bad days, but ultimately we are still all trapped in this system, and I'm assuming when he says like we're all slaves, he's saying like we're slaves to capital, like the corporate machine, because that's kind of that makes the most sense to me, thematically speaking, talking about what he is, and like the push and pull that like an artist especially has with wanting to make exactly what they want and being successful, because it's very, very rare that you can do both as a musician or any artist for that matter. Yeah, really captivating. Very I understand why that was the highest rated on the album. That was a great song. Honestly, probably might even add it to let's get it up, the favorites of 2026 document, if I may, real quick, because goddamn, that was really cool. Held its length together very well too. I mean, the skit at the beginning was a little long, but I also, seeing the context behind it made me really appreciate it. Edward SKELETRIX versus Big Brother went. That's funny. I thought you were talking about the Kanye song for a second, and I got very confused. But then I was like, oh, no. Big Brother's actually a thing, not just a Kanye song. I also want to, real quick, if I can, apparently, oh, yeah, it links to the video, too. Oh, hello. I'm looking at the lady that made this video that was sampled. Oh, my gosh, she only has 911 subscribers. Unless this is re-uploaded. God damn. Oh my god, yeah, no, this is the original, and the top comment is Edward SKELETRIX made a song about you. The greatest artist of all time sampled you. Damn, okay. Cool, I mean, that very cool deep cut there. Yeah. Okay, anyways, oh my god, we're already over an hour. Getting to the next Artist Sucking the Life Out of Me, although weirdly titled Artist Sucking the Life Out of Me 6, even though this is the second one, track list-wise, whatever. Let's get into it. Okay, already sounding very different. The previous. Okay, so I'm getting the vibe that all of these artists like the Life Out of Me's maybe are all featured artists that are on this album. Or just featured vocalists, I guess is a better way of saying it. Because apparently, I'm reading on Genius, the audio is an excerpt from an interview that was done on a child hitman in Colombia called Felipe. The child talks about the struggles of his circumstances. He opens up the turmoil about being a murderer at such a young age. What the fuck? Maybe he didn't like 2 to 5. Yeah, that's possible. This is so weird. These are like, okay, these are gonna probably be the more interlude-y kind of like sound collage vibe ones, right? If I had to guess. But I'm really liking this piano again. It's so swirly. Oh, there's the laugh again. Anyone able to quick translate? Oh god, I should not have clicked translate to English. This is so depressing. Oh, I'm just sorry. I'm just reading them right now. At the end here too, like, he's just, if you were in my place, you would understand how I am, why I became like this. Why was I kicked out of the house? Because my little brother's in jail. For many things, if I were in my place, but despite everything, I feel like a man. I'm going to keep living alone. I feel like crying because at the same time, I feel like this, as if I were a murderer already so small. Damn, bro. Holy shit, man. We'll let this one run, but goddamn. This is the child hitman, yes. Wow, again, very depressing, like, interlude, I guess. Holy. So, this was apparently a child hitman that, you know, did a hit, murdered someone, and did an interview about it. Weird excerpt here. I don't necessarily know what trying to get at, like, thematically. I don't even know if this album has an overarching kind of narrative to it, but, like, regardless, this is a very very captivating listen so far. I mean, not too much to say out of this one. But yeah, I don't think I would listen to these, like, this and the previous artist sucking the life out of me, like, a second time, or, like, I mean, like, in my free time, I guess, but I think they play an important role, it seems like, within the context of the album, so I appreciate them. Getting to, another splendidly titled one here. I'm sure this one is going to be all sunshine and rainbows as well. Pain and Torture. 3 producers on this one, too. Okay, so apparently this is in a video, it comes from a video that's used to replicate schizophrenia. So, any schizophrenic people in chat, just, be warned. Damn, that was sad.
Painted torture again. Got a cup, emotions blended. Need a cocktail for my sins. Lead a bar with the baddest women. Painted torture, Lord wins again. Painted torture, Lord wins. They want
Interesting.
Got no grit. It's a beautiful life we live. I can't cry, ain't have no feelings. Mind my business like the pigeons. Walk a hard path on that cement. Mama.
like, it's such a weird dynamic, like, it's such a weird juxtaposition where we go from this very depressing chorus and then mind my business like the pigeons. It's like, I don't know if it works, but like, it's so strange. I feel like I'm saying the same thing over and over again, but
you got love, then you win it, bitch. Chandelier in the building, kid. Bright diamonds blind me from my fist. Had to turn my back on a kindness grandma, I guess.
Grind my gears is crazy. Hey guys, you guys remember real life Peter Griffin? Hey guys, real life Peter Griffin here. You know what really grinds my gears? Racism. That might be one of the best videos ever made. If you know, you know.
Love wins, love wins. Love wins. Go through pain and torture again.
That's got to be some sort of producer tag, right? Surely. Oh. Okay, it's just, I thought there was going to be a little more there because there's like 3 seconds left. Okay. Pain and Torture, I think that was my least favorite, if I'm being honest. That intro was very interesting with the schizophrenia replication. And I mean, yeah, this is like pretty experimental, dare I say. I mean, I know, crazy take. But, yeah, I don't know. I felt like the vocals didn't do too much for me on this one. It felt like a little meandering in a way that wasn't as captivating, I think, as previous tracks. Although I get it though, again, going for more like a depressing, like, it feels like this is like, the equivalent of like Plug, but like Come Down Plug. Does that make sense? Like, if like Rage is like the peak of like a drug binge, and like this is the highest that you're at, right? This is like the come down period where everything's kind of like just like, you know what I mean? Like slow and lethargic, and like everything like you're like struggling to stay together almost. It feels like these instrumentals are, they're very like, they feel like old buildings that are like they're on the verge of coming apart. And I mean, some of these tracks, they do like come apart even. Anyways, now getting to track 10, another Artist Sucking the Life Out of Me. Simply, this one is titled Artist Sucking the Life Out of Me. No two bones about it. Just Artist Sucking the Life Out of Me. No exclamation points, no numbers, none of that bullshit. Oh. Producer Nikita Tokmakov. No feature on this one apparently either. Oh wait, I'm so stupid. Oh my god. All right, wait, stop coughing. Edward. Church out Minecraft Reaver. I was gonna say this gives me Minecraft vibes. I just completely realized I didn't switch the fucking thumbnail back though. Holy shit, I'm dumb. Okay, hold up. One moment, please. Technical difficulties. I'm actually so proud of this thumbnail. It's kind of stupid, but I really like it. With the fucking like dithering and like the glitched filter. I'll be honest, originally I wanted to do like the uncanny like AI kind of photo, but I couldn't find anything like that didn't look like dog shit because it's AI. And then at a certain point I was like, well, okay, you know, I guess I could do this, but I also feel like it's kind of I don't know if it'd be worth it, even though like, I mean, because I know it looks like a lot of these single covers too use that like old 2024, which is crazy calling that old now, but like the Will Smith eating spaghetti type of like AI looking. But now the AI's gotten good enough to where it's not funny anymore, which makes, that makes me sad in its own way. But yeah, anyways, tangent, thumbnails changed, we fixed it. We'll get back to it now. Love those like church bells too. Yeah, like Yachty's cover, yeah, for Let's Start Here. That's a great comparison. Dude, this one is genuinely produced so beautifully. It's sad again, but wow, like I'm loving the production here. It's so simple, but it's just got such a gorgeous sound to it. It's like liquidy almost. I mean, I get the like, the church vibes obviously, but like wow. Yeah, very angelical. And a nice pick-me-up, I'll say. Like, that made me feel a little happier. Like, a hint of happiness. Even though that was still, in and of itself, very sad. Because it feels like, I mean, I'm seeing it on Genius, too. Apparently, like, this kind of narrative arc we have from Pain and Torture is kind of, SKELETRIX kind of, trying to approach, very common, too, with battles with mental health, especially to kind of try to find your faith again and ask the Lord, the man upstairs for some help. And we actually it's interesting too, him saying, "Pray the Lord my soul to take. Can you please get out the way? But I'm not trying to see the gates." Like not wanting to die necessarily, but just wanting like, even though it gives me kind of like almost like suicidal like ideation vibes, in a weird way. But yeah, that was very sweet sounding. I loved the sound. What is track 12? Yeah. Let's take a break from the negativity. Yeah, sorry, my bad. Yes, we are. I mean, that was a nice break. Track number 10. It was a decent break from the negativity, so I'll take that where we can find it. But okay, track number 11 now. Conference. Fat 808.
You got no shame, boy, you a lie. That's what my judge, sister on the top, round table meeting, boy, you got 360 deal, we gon' spin by, shout out my demons, lawyers what not, bad got feelings.
Shout out my demons, loyal to a knot.
Shut the fuck up if you not a boss. Shut the fuck up if you not a boss. Give me a tick, you looking like 6. In that little suit, you making like 6. Been so slimy, snake head. Been so slimy, snake head. Been that meeting, conference. I put that bitch in the meeting. I put that bitch in the meeting. What in the hell are you dreaming? I get a cake guarantee. Fuck you and me. I swear life's so scary.
Okay, first verse so far, I'll say this feels by far the least interesting, like sonically speaking. This feels almost just kind of like regular plug to me, or like I guess regular ambient plug is a better way, because not all plug sounds like ambient plug.
I could have been fired, but I need more motivation.
I guess he agrees with me.
Life's so scary.
That hi-hat that comes in and out too is very good at getting like an unsettling vibe going. Yeah, this is Backrooms type music too. Oh yeah, that I didn't even actually catch that. Yeah, that's like a bit crushed reversed whistle. That's so sick. I love bit crushing too. I mean, you can probably tell. But oh my god, that's a cool little thing to point out.
I swear life's so scary. What a phase and a fucking getaway.
I don't know where the ketamine is. I'm sorry. Haunting, like bit crushed, like whistle there, like that right there. That was creepy as fuck. But okay, yeah, that was not again one of my favorites. I would say, it felt like a little meandering in the beginning. I think like just I don't know, the least captivating to me, I guess. God, I need to start using different words. I don't know, it just didn't hook me as much as the rest of the other tracks did, so much. But it did grow on me a little bit. And not a bad track by any means, I would say. I like the end where he says, "Where's the ketamine?" too. That made me laugh. Oh, sorry. I had a yawn coming. Oh, also, if I have a yawn, if you guys see me yawn mid-track, it's not because I think the track is, like, sleepy. I'm just a tired man. I feel like, maybe this is my depressing fact of the day, but I feel like, someone said it best, I'm forgetting, but once you reach, like, 15, 16, you will just never catch up on your sleep ever again. You will always be in debt to your sleep. And, you know, that's just one of the fun things about adulthood, right? Anyways, let's take a break from the negativity. With track number 12, let's take a break from the negativity.
I feel blessed, feeling my best. Had a good day.
Had a good day.
Hooray.
Today was a good day.
I feel blessed.
Me too.
Feeling my best, had to get this off my chest. Want you to know I'm feeling our best. I feel blessed, feeling my best. Had a good day, hooray. I feel blessed. All the bad stuff happening. Had to protect my energy. I forgive the enemies. Had to enjoy my life. I was thinking about killing the enemies, but how would that help my life? Let's just
Hey, this is lovely. He's not choosing revenge. He's not shooting up the house party this time. He is deciding to move on and let bygones be bygones. I'm feeling blessed as well, Christian Artist 13. I'm feeling absolutely blessed. Today is a good day and nothing has gone wrong.
I enjoy human interaction.
I don't. I do not enjoy human interaction. I enjoy chat interaction, but, you know, that's a little different. You guys, to me, are just kind of like little silly profile pictures. And I'm just kind of like the man on the screen. But we really don't know each other if you think about it.
Interaction. I hope they don't think I'm masking. I hope they don't think I'm psycho. I feel blessed.
I love this. Sorry, I keep memeing this song, but he says, "I hope they don't think I'm masking," and then the Genius Annotation just says, "Edward is autistic." Yeah, this is the good ending. We do have more tracks, though. You're right.
Follow back from my enemies. Let's all have some compassion. I hope they don't think I'm masking.
I'm smiling, but I think this song is legitimately making me happy. Production is really cool too. Again, very like pixely, like another one produced by Ooh. Maybe it's like the Morty, like, ooh, you know what I mean? Like, oh, geez. Maybe that's how you pronounce it. Shout out the new season of Rick and Morty as well. I've been enjoying it a decent bit. I've only watched the first 2 episodes, but they're both very good. Okay. Let's take a break from the negativity. I really appreciated that. That really upped my spirits. I'm feeling much better, Edward. I really appreciate it. Holy shit. Appreciate it. Dude, I cannot speak today. Kind of oddly reminds me of Nerd. You know what? I kind of see that too. Like, I don't know. I feel like in some moments of Nurture, it has that similar, like, almost like fairy-like vibe to it. Imagine Edward making a score for a video game. That would be really cool, I think. I think he really has a good vision. Like, this does remind me of, like, OST. I was gonna say it almost sounds like Undertale to me for a little bit. But, Nurture is a better comparison, for sure. Anyways, now about reaching the halfway point. So let's have some fun is the next track. It also, I feel like I should point this out. It has a 56 on the track list here, and for reference, everything else like doesn't get below a 70. So this is apparently by far the worst song on the album. I'm curious what it sounds like for sure with a score that low, like relatively. Oh, it's just an instrumental. That's why. Okay, well, we'll let it run. This sounds like in this might be a little niche, but well, no, okay. This sounds like in you guys know in Sister Location, FNAF Sister Location, the second night where you're like below the desk and the little baby things, the bitty babs are like chipping in to your desk. That's what this like little noise sounds like, where they're like, "Hello in there. Someone's behind the safe." Like that little clip. Sorry if I just skeeved everyone out, but yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hey. Hey. Yeah. I swear to God, if it's just this, I'm gonna laugh. Squidward making a sculpture. Yep. Yep. Wait, is this deadass the entire song? Originally believed to be the single released 2 days before Body of Work, the song was replaced with Ding. It was replaced? What do you mean it was replaced? What, song's still in fucking progress? What's going on? He's actively cooking on the beat? Is that what this is? What? I think it literally is just this. Okay, should I rap over it, guys? I don't know what to rap. I don't know any rap songs. Oh my god. I don't know what rap is. I can't rap. I can't rap, guys. I can't. Song work ahead. Yeah, like what the fuck? Okay, I mean all right, so, that was the only one that I really have no idea what the intention of that was. Apparently this is like there was a song here, but it's now replaced with, this is some JPEG Mafia shit, I'll just say, replacing a song with just fucking this. I was left more confused than ever. But I guess, yeah, swiftly moving along from that, Art is Sucking the Life Out of Me. I think this is the fourth one we've listened to, right? Yeah, this is the fourth Art is Sucking the Life Out of Me out of, there's 8 more. Or no, there's 4 more. There's 8 total. But yeah, Art is Sucking the Life Out of Me, ... is the next one. Track number 14. Oh, another instrumental. Okay. Well, this one sounds a little bit more interesting, at least. Originally released in 2014? What? What? Under Edward's old alias site. Oh, interesting. He did this shit on Museum Music, but instead it was a scream, then a minute of silence. That's hilarious, actually. That's really funny. That's really funny. I kind of want to listen to Museum Music now just for that. Okay, so I guess there's just one song in every Edward SKELETRIX album that's just a fucking troll. A pump fake, if you will. Oh. This again kind of reminds me of Nurture with the way that that vocal, like that, like that thing is mixed. It's mixed very much like how Porter mixed his vocals on a lot of the Nurture tracks. Is he's throwing samples from a DAW and call it a day? I mean, look, they could be like just regular DAW samples, and I'm not necessarily I don't have an issue with people using loops, right? I think it's like many things with music creation, you do have to be smart with them and be creative with them for it to be cool. Like, if you're just throwing in loops and just playing them and putting, like, shitty trap drums over it, like, that's one thing. But, like, I feel like this is definitely more cool and experimental than just, like, this doesn't strike me as just him, he threw on a loop. But I could be wrong, though, you know? Especially the drums are very much, like, the way they, like, back in and out is very interesting. Like that. Love how, like, mellowed out everything is, too. Like, this whole album feels like it has, like, so much like, so much soaking of reverb. Nice little mellow ending here, too. Oh, wait, sorry, this is the next track. This has to be Undertale, right? This sounds exactly like the Snowed In Town theme. Holy. But anyway, yeah, sorry. The fourth Artist Sucking the Life Out of Me was very nice. That was a very clean instrumental. I'm gonna be liking that. And I'm liking that we're getting a little bit happier now. I have a feeling that's gonna all come crashing down very shortly, but, like, I'm appreciating the little pick-me-up this middle section of the album has had. But yeah, getting to track number 15 now. Love Me Not. Beautiful title there, right?
Love me not.
That's a way better comparison. Sorry, someone said on Genius Amori vibes. This is I mean, I could definitely, Amori's soundtrack is also very inspired by Undertales, of course. But yeah, Amori is definitely the more fitting comparison, I think.
I'm a fucked up guy. I will make you cry.
Great game, Amori.
Feel about that? I'm a fucked up guy. I will make you cry. I'm a fucked up guy.
Kind of like the guitar Kanye vocals there.
I'm a fucked up guy. I'm a fucked up guy. I'm a fucked up guy.
He pick a yeah. Oh my God, he's gonna fall down the stairs. Sorry, I might have spoiled. No. No one will know what that means. Don't worry. If you played Amori though, you know.
Love me not.
Wait. Okay. Sorry. Your chat message just made my blood run cold. I think the Let's Have Some Fun is the one with the Northwest house track. There was a fucking Northwest house track on this album? What? What? You're not bullshitting? Oh my God, it is. Okay, wait, sorry. Lovely, holy shit. Love Me Not, cool track. I really love the piano there. That was really nice, and I appreciated, like, kind of the topics of self-love. Again, very simple, but I'm a fucked up guy, I'll make you cry. But, like, you know, I still deserve love. There's a music video? Okay, we might have to check that out. Alright, maybe not the music video, because I don't want to get the aspect ratio and all that shit. But, I can maybe try to play the Northwest, Hold up, I want to look at some of these notes here on Wikipedia here about this album. 2 versions of Let's Have Some Fun exist. The single has a Northwest feature. Oh my God. And then one of the Artist Sucking the Lights Out of Me. Yeah, this one was originally released in 2014. And then Artist Sucking the Life Out of Me, Man, that was the first one. right? No. We haven't gotten to that one yet, right? Right. Wait. Which one is Artist Sucking the Life Out of Me, man? Is that for real? Wow. Is there a man? Hold up. What? Artist Sucking the Life Out of 22. Oh, it's renamed to Artist Sucking the Life Out of Me, bro. But that one has an X feature as well, apparently. Okay, wow. I mean, maybe we'll check out the version with. We'll see how long I got left, because you gotta end by like probably like 2:15, 2:30. But yeah, I'm really interested to hear this Northwest track. But continuing with the regular album, Artist Sucking the Life Out of Me! Exclamation point. The Genius just says Skeletrix Island Radio. What the fuck is going on, man? Okay, so first of all, this is absolutely beautiful. Again, I'm loving this little soundscape here. This song is a remix / continuation of the song Skeletrix Melodies 3, released on the 10th of April 2025. In this version, a little bit of the start of the original song is cut, and we hear a sort of drop after the Skeletrix Island radio tag, where the older song originally ended. The concept is fitting. The fact that so he's like re-releasing his own. See, this is what I'm saying. Like, this album itself feels like kind of like exhibitionist kind of art, in which he's like releasing songs on it that are like 10 years old, and like they sound like demos almost. It's like I'm gonna even make a comparison here to oh my god, Hi How Are You by Daniel Johnston. Is it Johnson or John? Wait, sorry, I want to look this up because this man deserves his name being pronounced correctly. Daniel Johnston. Yeah, and like the way that like that album sounds so like low quality and very interesting, like weird perspective here that he's trying to get at. This is Polish apparently too.
Skeletrix Island Radio.
Oh yeah, there it is.
6, 7.
Accordion, yeah. Alright guys, it happened again. I got goosebumps. Holy, that was a very, very scary, I mean not scary, but like very sad, just like dissident, really like, that really did suck the life out of me again. Goddamn. Interesting, like, I just wish I could fully, like, this is the kind of album where I wish I could see into this guy's mind and understand his full vision, because I feel like I'd appreciate it even more than I already do. But yeah, that accordion was super nice, and a pretty devastating interlude there, all things considered. Okay, but yeah, now getting to track 17, we're making good progress here. We're almost, not too many to go, just 10 tracks, I believe. We've got guest list.
Baby, I don't ride. Read the jeans up and I ain't can't live when you dream. I don't know what it's baby, say that, but it's so ratchet. Exhibition, her hoes on the guest list. Been time today, oh. Yeah, oh. Say that booty, you so ratchet. Had to rip my jeans up.
right, so pretty standard lyrically here. We've got him talking about someone shaking their ass, calling him ratchet, and he's ripping his jeans. I like the line "exhibition hood hose on the guest list" is pretty crazy.
Woody, you so ratchet. Ain't your time today. I'ma spin that cash, hop on that dick, baby. City, straight up,
He's got such a weird way of making some of these lines, like the melody's so infectious, just like it almost reminds me of like, I feel like I'm making nothing but comparisons here, but it feels like this album is like tough to talk about without making comparisons because it doesn't really sound like anything else. Kind of like Future almost, just kind of with the slurring kind of style, but even more experimental for sure. There's the laugh again. Okay. Wow, that's a switch up. What's going on? You alright, miss? Uh-oh. Why are you crying? Whoa! What are we doing to the lady, Mr. Skeletrix? What are we doing there? Whoa, mister, is that a chainsaw? Please don't make the squelch noise. Oh, God. Oh. Okay, so that was a pretty normal song. I was talking about inviting the host, the guest list, putting them on the guest list for the art exhibition, I guess. And then what the fuck was it that ending? Why did we go into Texas Chainsaw Massacre there? What the hell? I guess, I mean, I really liked the sound of it. It was the problem. Like, the accordion again, like, was really nice. But, wow, whoa, oh, geez, Rick. Oh, geez. Yeah, scary. Really scary, unsettling. This album as a whole is very unsettling. He stopped because he got a tweet. That's funny. Getting to Art That's Sucking the Life Out of Me 5. Artist Sucking the Life Out of Me now. Wow. Artist Sucking the Life Out of Me. Wow. The 5th Artist Sucking the Life Out of Me here. Track number 18. Longest one as well. 3 minutes, 16 seconds. You know, I'll say, I think my favorite producer so far on here has been, O0O. His, like, deep, bassy, like, mellowed out, like, it does remind me the most of E, like I said. That style of production is very, very cool. I'm wondering, what other production credits he has. He has some production credits for, Ken Carson as well. Interesting. But yeah, a lot of Edward Skeletrix, though, it seems. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'd rather not know. Me too. I miss when Peggy was making us laugh with those titles, yeah. So this gives me the vibes of, like, maybe he's taken too much of something and he's I'm gonna guess it's the ketamine and he's, like, K-holing and he feels like he's drowning because he just can't move his fucking body or whatever, and that's very sad of a concept on his own. Maybe like an OD situation, like, damn. Or maybe just drowning from the overwhelming pressure of, you know, being alive, right? No. Excuse me.
Tell me what it feel like to get on.
What do you guys think of the album so far, out of curiosity? I haven't heard, chat's thoughts too much.
Tell me what it feel like.
It's always been you. Free was not as easy as make it seem. Nothing is in light to me into the dark to think about love. Just generate.
Wait, sorry, this is also scary as fuck, but I just got afraid that... What? No. Why is my... No. I just thought the stream crashed for a second, but I think we're good. Yeah, we're still good. Hold up. Okay, sorry. I'm just opening the stream on another tab again because I don't know why that didn't fucking work. Yo, this thumbnail is so tough. I'm sorry. I keep glazing my own fucking thumbnail, but okay. Yeah, wait, sorry. Technical difficulties. Okay, we're back. Yeah, we good. Okay. Yeah. Cool. Lit. Back to it. It's lit. Me as well. Never checked out Edward SKELETRIX's stuff before, but yeah, this is a very interesting listen. Feels like the schizophrenia, like, ramblings again. Sounds like a burnout. Yeah, I could see that. It feels like, yeah, like slavery to me, here, sorry, I'm gonna pause again. Slavery to me feels like the pinnacle, or not the pinnacle, like the centerpiece of this album with its themes of like being overworked and feeling a slave to your art, right? And I feel like a lot of this music, in a weird meta way too, is really playing into that theme too. Like, I mean, obviously, Artist Suck the Life Out of Me, Artist Suck the Life Out of Me, all of these tracks over and over and over again. The fact that it's all settled the same thing, basically, I feel like that plays into it. And, like, all of these songs, some of them being literal, like, rips from 2014 songs, apparently, and, like, rips from other shit that he's made. Like, I've never seen an artist use demos in a way that fits an album's, like, concept. That's very cool and creative. And I see how he is, like, definitely, like, an exhibition art kind of guy. Because this guy definitely has some good big brain concepts.
I can't lie, I don't try, I don't write, I won't fight. You're not special, I'm not special. We could be tight on the first sight. Say I love you, no one above you. Girl, I fucking lied, homie skin tight. Swear I won't bite, one above you. Serve for the funds, let's just have fun. We could be dance, love my baby. Little bit lazy, you're so Cassie. Anyway, that's not my baby. Anyway, let's just have fun. Anyway.
Don't light her on fire. Okay, probably the most energetic performance there from SKELETRIX. At the very end, I don't like how that made it sound like he was gonna light her on fire, but yeah. Yeah, not my favorite Artist Suck the Life Out of Me, I would say, but again, very cool moments on here, with the schizophrenia kind of interlude. And yeah, I will say the vocals a little bit, to me, are getting a little samey. I feel like maybe some switch ups here in this like final chunk would be appreciated, but still the concept is very strong, and I'm definitely feeling what the album is going for, I think. But anyways, now track number 19, Luxury Delusions Aranef. Yoinky Sploinky beat. This is Yoinky and Sploinky. Dare I say Plinky and Plonky as well. Big body baguette? Baguette? What does that mean? This is like the kind of shit that Mordecai was showing Rigby in the like regular show episode, where he's like, "Oh man, that's like the best part. Get all this with this fucking trash music out of your head." Fava reference. Okay, so now the babe is she was getting undressed in verse 1, but now she's getting dressed back up in verse 2. So they finished, I guess, coitus, and now are going in outside of the house, and it's cold outside. I like this. We've got a full narrative here. Does he have schizophrenia? I mean, it's possible. I don't want to assume, but he is talking about schizophrenia and like kind of like voices in my head like a lot. And granted that, you know, that's not the most unique thing to rap about, I guess, necessarily, but like the way everything's built around it too, it makes me genuinely think that he's trying to do at least a piece on like the mental health side effects that come with schizophrenia. Or not even side effects, just effects. Oh, damn, is that true? Hey, it's alright, I still like the production not by Ooh on here. Ooh. And there's the laugh again. I will say this is probably my least favorite beat. It feels almost too much, I think, in moments. Okay, and that was Luxury Delusions Era NF. Like I said, B was probably my least favorite across here. I felt like it was doing a little too much for me. I would have liked to hear some more like cool melodic stuff in there instead of like just a bunch of just kind of drums falling on top of each other. But still, I think lyrically speaking, that had some interesting stuff in there, especially with, again, the references to schizophrenia and like voices in the head. Yeah, again, I mean, I'm going to make another pretty obvious comparison when it comes to albums about, you know, mental illnesses or like adverse mental health issues, Everywhere at the End of Time, which I'll be honest, I've not listened to the album in full. It is like 6.5 hours, but we will do that at some point. But yeah, like just the way it like plays with your even perception of music, the way it you know, the way it sounds against like normal shit that you've heard. Again, in like a meta way, I like how like people probably more familiar with like the plug sound going into this would get a weird like adverse reaction to everything being done intentionally wrong almost, which I think is very cool in a meta sense. But anyways, now to the second to last Artist Sucking the Life Out of Me. Artist Sucking the Life Out of Me for real. Only 1 minute and 16 seconds too. Track number 20.
Monday through Sunday, Hawaii, sunrise. I wanna sunbathe, go eat a rumble. You'll find out Sunday. I wanna come back. I wanna.
Another squish. I'm loving this production though. This is a great start. And there it is again. Gotta point it out every time. Woo! Guitar. God damn. Shout out to Alan Mark for producing that one. Nice and short little just guitar solo. I mean, pretty cool. I mean, I'm feeling less like each individual track we have to go over with, especially how short that one was, but like, yeah, I mean, probably I don't know, I mean, there's a lot of songs here, so I'll have to listen back, but that was definitely one of my favorite of the artist sucking the life out of me interludes. Okay, sorry. Anyways, track number 21, we got 6 left now. Back. Wait, sorry. Oh my god, the vocals sound like they're guitar. A Casio SK1. I cannot attest to that, but I'm gonna assume that's a good comparison. Yeah. Back. Track number 21. Oh, this one could have a really nice cadence, I think. That white bitch said toodles. Love the production on this one. This one is very like joyous to me. This is whimsical almost, and I feel like the cadence here is very cool. This is the closest I think to getting to a quote unquote regular plug song.
You mad at me? Don't get mad at your bitch. Vegas, Florida, casino. Vegas, I don't fuck my Beano. Is it kiss it, man? Is it kiss it, she know?
I like how in this moment too, there's just question marks near the lyrics. Old 80 sampling Casio keyboard, popular used now as a gear. Oh yes, I did not know that was the name of that, but I've literally used that exact preset that you're talking about. Yeah, I definitely see what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, I don't like, because when I think of lo-fi though, I think of like jazzier stuff though is the thing. I know that's not, that's not all of what lo-fi is, but I understand what you're saying. What about Nemo? Oh my god, holy shit, my vinyls almost fell. Oh my god, that was scary. That was so scary. Okay, we're good. Sorry. Holy jump scare. Oh, we got a feature here. Slime dollars.
Bitch. I'm walking with sticks. I'm walking with sticks.
Why is he mixed like that?
Hold up. I'm walking with sticks. I'm trying to get them dip. I'm trying to get a kill. Cause I am a menace. Baby, I'm tatted. Baby, I'm gremlin.
Alright, stand beat, mister, please.
All these weapons. Baby, try to test me. Nigga go die. Nigga ain't wrestling. Baby, I'm dripping. I got designer. I know you love all my fashion. Baby, I'm conceited. She wanna suck on my weedy. Yeah, but I beat on the block. I'm selling good crack and I'm selling good reefer.
Alright, I'm not. Pause, please. I'm not too familiar with Slime Dollars, but he did just say she wanted to suck on my wee wee in the strangest way possible. So yeah, I cannot say I'm a very big fan of this verse. I would. Oh, you said least favorite beat. I was gonna actually say favorite. Maybe not favorite, but like I don't know. I do like this beat a lot. Yeah, I would say we're in a little bit of a lull. Let's hope this ending can kind of pick us back up.
I told my young nigga when he spin, you better drop the top. I wanna fuck him, I wanna make love her. I told her I'm thick in the trenches. You can ask all my motherfucking brothers.
hotter, gotcha.
Oh, just okay. Ended it. That was an interesting spot to end. Yeah. Overall, I mean, Slime Dollars, that was a very weak verse in my opinion. She wanna suck on my wee wee. She wanna suck on my wee wee. He said it very strange. Skeletrix has some pretty good lines on here and like vocal inflections. Walking with stick, yeah, he did say that as well. And yeah, that hook where it's like baby, baby, that was cool. I felt like that cadence fit the instrumental really well, which I did really like. Again, feels like Blade, Echo 2K, like some Drain Gang kind of stuff to me. Was that one of the demo? I don't think so. Oh my god, the top comment also says, "What the fuck is this feature? She wanna suck on my wee? Who the hell is this Kodak Blatt stunt double?" Okay. Anyways, Artist Like the Life Enemy, bro. This is the one that apparently had XXX Tentacion on it. This is also the last Artist Like the Life Enemy. Let's see. Oh, it's just an instrument. Okay. Oh, apparently, okay, wait, sorry, this is important. This is the instrumental of the X song Elegant, which Edward produced in 2014 under his original alias site, alongside Kyle Stemberger under his old name Vaiku. Oh, so wow, that's really interesting how he literally made this beat for X, and now he wanted to put the song out with X on it, but then the estate said no. But he made like the beat, and X, I'm assuming, consented to the song being released because it was previously released. Like what I hate the fucking dead artist estate shit, man. Again, I mean, this is very different too. I mean, you can weirdly hear some of like the like Edward Skeletrixisms in here, where I can see the evolution from this production to the kind of current production that we have. The ones that are produced by him at least. Like, but yeah, weird to hear that this was an X. I've not heard this X song. I don't think so. So yeah, weird to see like that progression. And again, in a meta sense, very cool for this album to do. Yeah, also, I've been now, it was 2 days, I think, since the 8-year anniversary of his death, which is, that is pretty nuts. I remember that shit like it was yesterday, honestly. I can definitely hear him over this. Why did I get it quiet? Yeah, I know the version with X. I know. Yeah, we also take Heat the same day too. Also, my sister's birthday, and Trivia Red's birthday as well. The photo is a dude in a bathtub from Napoleon Dynamite. I have no clue. Are you talking about the cover art for this song? I have no clue. I like this little like slow reverb like beat breakdown though. Okay. Yeah, and then just the ocean, I guess. Yeah, okay, I will say, I feel like we are reaching a little bit of a lull in this album, in my opinion. It feels like we're very meandering again, and I understand the intention with playing into the themes of these certain tracks, but it also almost feels like, I don't know, some of these are better as concepts than they are as, like, full songs. Especially with 26 tracks here, I feel like some of these could definitely have been cut for the sake of making this a bit of a tighter experience. But I guess, I don't know, maybe the looseness and, like, the meandering kind of things are part of the vision here. So, you know, maybe I don't know, judge it too hard, I guess. Track number 23 now. Dude, I'm actually sad that was all the artists sucking the life out of me. But yeah, track number 23, Never Feel Again. And this is also the second most streamed on the album, it's looking like. So, let's see what we got here. Also pretty highly rated with 85.
I believe I could fly.
Wow, R. Kelly?
I believe.
Maybe the strangest R. Kelly interpolation I've heard.
I could die.
I could use some methazine, man. My nose is acting up again. Why does, okay, sorry, on Genius again, I'm so confused, but this chorus, one of the ad-libs, it says 39656928. What does that mean? I believe I could die. Pa! Okay, I appreciate he clarified that, because he was, I mean, this is the R. Kelly song, I'm guessing, I guess. Like, well, also, what is the, I believe I could fly, no R. Kelly, I fuck with her body, I fuck with the bodies. Way to make it, like, creepy, bro. Like, what the fuck is happening? This is so scary! Also, the ad-libs remind me of Yeet. On the leaves. I can't tell if my ears have just like broken through the through listening to this whole album, but it feels like this one's a little like lower than the rest of them. Am I crazy? Yeah, I don't know. Weird though again. Pretty sad again with the whole never feel again like idea. I'm guessing he's like kind of getting more like, we'll also just I mean that was pretty much it. Like getting into the kind of the drug talk again with just like, you know, taking all these drugs so I can't feel anything. Both physically and mentally, because that's the beauty of opioids, right? Yeah, but again, not too strong for me, I guess. Production, I don't know, just felt a little like, I mean, it was interesting, but in and of itself was kind of like boring as it got. It was very repetitive. It was just kind of the same like 4-bar like wow kind of thing. No, you're like, Edward sounds like low cortisol Cardi. Low Cordy. Play low Cordy. Plo boy Cordy. There we go. Clip it. Someone copy paste that. But yeah. Getting to the final 3 tracks now. I'm hoping we get a strong finish here, and it looks like, I mean, we've got some really high rated ones. Mercé, I'm guessing. Mercé.
Hello, diary. This is my summer bucket list. You guys can take inspiration from. Just a couple things I want to do this summer.
Oh. This is Ooh's tag apparently, which is pretty sick. Very upbeat production from him here too. Compared to the rest.
We don't show mercy. We don't show mercy. Nigga used to curve me. Nigga close the curtains.
This one's good. I like this one a lot.
I might blast, you heard me. I might crash, you heard me. They try to do me dirty. They all got herpes.
Aw, I'm sorry.
Done it one of beauty pageant. They got all that swaggy. They like, what's that fashion? Dressing up my passion. All the hate they dragging me. All the hate they dragging.
Interesting too, because he's talking about this little line here is where they like, where's the fashion? Fashion, not my passion. Yeah, I mean, he's like, yeah, he gives me like, he seems like he is more of like a creative director kind of role. And I mean, it's interesting though, because normally I figured this would have been more like music's not my passion, but fashion is, you know? But I think maybe he just wants to be the man behind like the rollout and like the ideas, you know? And, you know, no shame to that. Also, they trying to do me dirty. They all got herpes. That's tough, man. Song of the summer here? Probably not, but I like it a lot. Beat switch, beat switch, beat switch.
If you got a problem, you could kill me. If you got a problem, you could kill me. Pull up in that merch lago, you feel me? Pull up in that merch lago, you feel me? We go zoom, zoom, New York City. Summertime vibes. Give you a little sun for the summer, babe.
This one's pretty cool. Probably the biggest banger here. Weird, quick ending there. So off kilter. But yeah, like that one was actually like legitimately pretty fun. Probably the most fun one on here besides maybe Turn Off the Lights. But even then, that had like a hint of depression to it as well. So yeah, a nice little pick me up before we close it out here. Getting to fighting a dragon type beat. Yeah, I could see that. Like that's some medieval quest type production. But yeah, now getting to another really highly rated one, 89. God damn! We got Chaos in the Order, second to last track.
In the jungle, I'm an animal.
Ooh.
In the jungle, I'm an animal.
This piano line is sexy right now with the synth. USA.
Pictures for them. I felt chaos in the order. Some stuff so hard to ignore, but had to paint a picture for them. In the jungle with the animals. In the jungle with the animals. Get on stage and perform, yeah. They don't give a fuck if you're feeling sad. Some stuff so hard to ignore, yeah.
Yeah, again with the themes of like you must dance for us, like don't stop dancing, almost kind of BoJack reference there. But yeah, yeah, you know, being a slave to your art again, within the themes, very much like in this one so far, lyrically and sound wise. Oh, sorry, hold up.
I felt chaos in the order. I felt chaos in the order. Some stuff so hard to ignore.
I wonder what he means by that specifically, though. Chaos in the Order. This is like, see, this is like the part where you slay the dragon, and now this is where you get like the princess and all the gold, right? This is what that sounds like. The ooh beat was very good. It was on the last track, Merce. Although this beat is also tough. We're due for one more chorus, apparently. Alright, a little long here, but...
In the jungle, I'm an animal.
Oh, we're just gonna get a cappella, huh?
In the jungle, I'm an animal. You say beautiful pictures for them. If I chaos in the order. Some stuff so hard to ignore, but had to paint a picture for them. In the jungle with the animals. In the jungle with the animals.
Interesting ending there. With the acapella, it felt very fitting though. Honestly, it felt like he was really trying to say some shit he had to say. I wonder what he means though with "I'm the jungle, I'm an animal," and "Chaos in the Order," because like lyrically speaking, this is the one I probably understood the least, besides some of the more outlandish lyrics. But yeah, I think sound-wise that was really a really great build. Although I don't know, it pattered out a little bit in the instrumental break, so that one I'm kind of back and forth with. Overall, I think. I probably, I don't know, dude. That's like in between a like and not a like. We'll give it a like, because I think my rule of thumb is if it's in between a yes, a like and a non-like, then we be nice and give it a like, because I can always listen to it back and like really articulate my thoughts then. But okay, get into the final track now. Or this has been a really fun one, honestly. Like reacting to an album like this with really no idea what it's gonna sound like has been really, like, it's been a lot of fun. So yeah, let me know if you guys want to see more like weird shit like this and like stuff that maybe is less familiar. But yeah, One More Song Till I'm Famous is the final track here.
You get mad and you lose. Feeling sad to tell the truth. One more time, one more song. One more song till I'm famous. Swear it's worth the pain and anguish.
All right, definitely some strong lyrical themes here. Definitely with the idea of like slave to your art. One more song till I'm famous. I mean, yeah, just like kind of constantly telling yourself, oh, one more song, one more stream till you're famous, one more video. Like I'm guilty of this as well. But it's usually not a one more thing till I'm famous kind of thing. It's more of a gradual build up is what you got to keep telling yourself. Any creatives in the chat, that's a good tip, I guess.
Boy, I seen you on the news. How you set up
So for requests, I am planning on doing some paid request streams in the future as the streams get bigger. So yeah, I'd definitely be interested in doing that. Probably like I don't really have some specific pricings in mind, but yeah, I mean like I definitely do album reacts for like some paid request streams could be fun.
How you mad when you get sucked up in the cool? Swear it's worth the pain and anguish. That boy emo. That boy gotta go.
I like how he's bringing it back to pain and anguish too. That's always fun when like we heard this a lot on the Olivia Rodrigo album where she would reference previous tracks or tracks that we haven't gotten to yet in other tracks. I like when that happens on albums like this, like especially because it really adds to the cohesion. Bitch, where'd your dad go? Oh my god, that's crazy.
get rough. Fool. Nigga think he cut though. Swear that boy so emo. I don't wanna cuddle. Bitches could get fucked though. We could fall in love. Let me speak in language. One more song till I'm famous.
And then cut, ending it in with this one more song till I'm famous, yeah. And a laugh to close it off. Okay, that was a very, like, you know, I feel like that was very fitting. I don't know, because I feel like Chaos in the Order might have been a little bit of a better closer, but I also felt like this song wrapped up the themes very nicely. And it almost feels like a cyclical kind of one more song till I'm famous, one more album till I'm famous, like, and then this album is the body of work that keeps getting reproduced to kind of, you know, bring success, I guess, so to speak. So it almost like loops in that way, I think. But yeah, that's gonna do it for Body of Work by Edward Skeletrix. I mean, I'll say for that song, yeah, other than that, I mean, production was, again, not the craziest, but I felt like it had a nice little unsettling, eerie vibe. But okay, yeah, as for this whole album, by far the weirdest record I've had to react to live. But I thoroughly enjoyed that, I would say. The back half was a little bit rough. It felt like some of the sonic ideas got kind of tired. But, you know, even then we had some great tracks in there near the end, like Chaos in the Order, like I was mentioning, Merce as well. Even Never Feel Again was pretty good. I liked it a decent bit. Everything around it, like this track list being as long as it is and such strange titles, like with the artist sucking the life out of me, like the 8 of those, Ariana Bella Hadid, like it feels like it has this weird messy kind of, these titles and the track list and everything fits the sound of the music, which I think is really cool. And yeah, this general theme of being a slave to your art, right? And like, you know, feeling like you were compromised artistically. This album feels like a spit in the face to that, because this is the kind of record that, although ironically, I think it is seeing a lot of commercial success relative to Skeletrix's other albums. This feels like the kind of album that he really wanted to make for him and nobody else, you know, which I can really always respect out of an artist, I'll say. And yeah, vocally speaking, like I said, Skeletrix has a lot of cool vocal moments on here. I really like his natural tone of voice, the deepness of it, and the very, you know, it has like a layer of just sadness and like malaise almost. Like you can really feel that kind of emotion that he's expressing in a lot of these songs with how, frankly, tired he sounds in them. Reminds me a lot of the way Earl Sweatshirt raps in, like, especially his 2 albums, I Don't Like Shit, I Don't Go Outside, and some rap songs. And yeah, as for the X version, I'm so sorry. It is unfortunately 2:23, so we probably have to wrap up without reacting to the X version. But I will react to them on my own time. And because I am very curious, the Northwest feature as well. I'm curious what that would be. But yeah, I'm sorry guys. If I knew that it was gonna have a Northwest video, I would have planned ahead of time to start a little bit earlier. This actually took way longer than I expected it would. We're actually almost at 2.5 hours. This might be a new record for longest reaction. Granted, we also did Bully Deluxe in there, but yeah, holy, that was a beefy one, but thoroughly enjoyed that. I would say I'm feeling probably in the 7 range. I would say probably not as strong as some of the other albums we reacted to here, just because the length got pretty long and a little bit like the back half really I don't want to say like crazy fell off, but definitely wasn't as strong as the front half, I would say. But the highs on here are very high. Slavery especially being by far my favorite. And I mean, honestly, I could pretty safely see that making it favorite songs of 2026. So yeah, I guess get excited for that, gamers. We'll go through favorites and least favorites here. Favorites, I'm gonna go I'm So Attached, House Party, Slavery being my number 1. Let's Take a Break from the Negativity. And then Merce, I will say. Or Merce, whatever. And then least favorite, I guess, I mean, what is it? So Let's Have Some Fun, the fucking metal clanking one, although that is going to make a phenomenal clip. I'm very excited to do that. And then, yeah, I mean, that was by far my least favorite, I guess. Other than that, maybe, like, not Never Feel Again. What was it? I think Luxury's Delusions RNF was the one I didn't really fuck with. That much, but, yeah. I mean, besides So Let's Have Some Fun, not a lot of obvious least favorites. Yeah, and you know, I would agree. I would put the Korean folk one on as one of my favorites, like I said. Maybe not the favorite, but yeah, one of my favorites. But okay. That is gonna do it for today's stream. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry I can't play any other tracks. I would if I could. But yeah, I do have to go very, very shortly. But yes, thank you for joining me as always. Next week we will be back, hopefully Friday, as usual. And next week as well, JPEG Mafia experimental rap sample breakdown. It will be out. I'm like basically 90% done with it at this point. It's like a cool 20-ish minutes. I think you guys are gonna really like it. So yeah. Be excited for that. Alright, have a good day, everyone.